Like we have this HTML page, and if you look at it, you should guess that the learn Java here has a link. The here is actually a link. And when I click on it, it takes me to an HTML page, learnjava.html. It has a text, a face, and then a text below saying Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming. Generally, when you link to pages, it begins at the top. So no matter how long the page is, when you link to a page, it starts from the top. But sometimes you want to link to a particular section of the page and not just the top. So for example, let's say I want to link to the text Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming. How do I tell HTML that that is where I want to go to? I first give it an ID. So we have an attribute called ID, which is very useful to identify this particular portion. Now, as I am beginning to link the learnjava.html, I will specify what part of that page I am looking at. So I will use the hash and then specify the ID. So this way, when I go to learnjava.html, it will look for that ID and then scroll to that place. Now, you might not notice that now because the text on this page isn't long enough to scroll. So I will duplicate this text and image. Let us do that multiple times. So I go back there and voila. If you noticed, when I opened this page, it scrolled down till where we have Introduction to Object-Oriented Programming. This is on the bottom because that is where the text with the ID is located. The page didn't start from the top as normal because normally when you link to a page, it will start from the top. If we decide to remove the ID and try it again, you will notice that it starts from the top. So IDs are very useful when you want to link someone directly to a part of a page. When you have a lot of information on the page and you want the person to easily focus on what is needed.